Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Paste Studios. We are live with Passenger right now. Man, thanks for being here.
Such a pleasure, man. Thank you.
Yeah, real, total pleasure on our side to have you in here again. I know we hosted you the first time in that when we used to live in a tape library. And,
I remember, yeah. It was a beautiful spot.
Yeah, so thanks for coming back to this black box, which has recently become a red box. And yeah, so you're going to play 3 songs off of Runaway, which is coming out on August 31st. And can you tell us a bit about the first one you're going to do?
Yeah, the first song is it's kind of the first single. We released it about a month or so ago. It's called Hell or High Water, and it's a classic Passenger breakup song. I mean, any Passenger record needs a good old-fashioned breakup song, so this is the one, yeah.
Right, and definitely not now, but everybody who's watching this broadcast after this broadcast ends, check out the video for that song because it's outstanding. Is that out in the world, or did I just see that?
It is, yeah,
it is,
very much is so. Yeah, no, we shot the video. It was great. We got to go to all of these wonderful national parks in Arizona and California and Utah and stuff. So it's amongst these incredible landscapes, and yeah. If people have time, you should definitely check it out. It's up on YouTube now. Was it a trick of the light or a shot in the dark? Was it hell or high water that broke our hearts? Was it something I said or just a cruel twist of fate? Was it hell or high water? And is it too late? Oh, is it too late? All my life I've been searching for someone to show me how it feels to be loved and how to love somebody back. And after stumbling through the years, I thought I found you just to see you fading out into the night. Was it a trick of the light or a shot in the dark? Was it hell or high water that broke our hearts? Was it something you said or just a cruel twist of fate? Was it hell or high water? And is it too late? See, all my life I've been silently reaching for a hand to hold, to warm the cold, a spark of light to guide me through alright. And after stumbling through the years, I thought I found you just to see you fading out into the night. Was it a trick of the light or a shot in the dark? Was it hell or high water that broke our hearts? Was it something we did or just a cruel twist of fate? Was it hell or high water? And is it too late? Oh, and is it too late? Yeah, 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 yeah. Was it a knife in my back or a fork in the road? Was it hell or high water that left us alone? Is it really game over? Really checkmate? Was it hell or high water? And is it too late? And is it too late?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Really, thanks for coming and sharing these. I mean, I know that you've got a whirlwind of a tour schedule happening right now, which is right after this, jumping on a plane, heading somewhere else. So thanks for taking the time to come and do this.
Such a pleasure, man. Thank you.
How was so you just played the Newport Folk Fest, which was the first time for you. What was that experience like?
I was saying earlier, like, it's obviously a dream for anyone like me to come and play Newport, you know, just solely because of the people who have played it before me, you know. And it's, yeah, I've been looking forward to it all summer. And quite often with those things, when you really look forward to a gig, it can be a bit of an anticlimax. And yes, a couple of days ago when we did it, it was just it lived up to expectation in such an amazing way. Like, the other bands were phenomenal. The sound was incredible. Everyone we met, both running the festival and sort of from a public point of view, were just delightful. And yeah, the location of it, it's a pretty magical spot. And yeah, we loved it. We really did.
Good, good. So everybody, all the tour dates that are coming up are up at passengermusic.com. And so please do check it out. Go see it live. I mean, as cool as what we're doing right now on the internet is, and I love it. I mean, I do this every day and I absolutely love it, but there's no substitute for live music. So check out those tour dates and please do go see Passenger live. All the dates are up there. There's a fall headlining tour in the US, which starts in, forget where it starts, but I know on October 13th in North America. And then, we'll be back in Brooklyn on October 18th.
That's right. I believe it. Yeah, we do Atlanta and Nashville the first weekend, and then it's sort of working up the East Coast and across and down the West Coast. So yeah, be lovely to see as many of you there as possible. Yeah.
Nice. Well, so you're gonna play 3 off of Runaway, which is coming out on August 31st. And can you tell us about the second one you're gonna do?
Yeah, this next song, it's an interesting one. I wrote it about Detroit. I went up and played a gig in Detroit a few years ago, and ignorantly didn't know an awful lot about the history of the place, and had a few beers with a couple of locals after the gig, and they sort of filled me in about how the motor industry was all based there, and over time the bottom sort of fell out of that, and so many thousands of people lost their jobs, and really changed the complexion of the city, and families ended up sort of just moving out, and now you have these abandoned neighborhoods, and just with rows and rows of houses that are just left. And I don't know, it was such a bizarre concept that I wrote a song about it. And recently we went up there to make a video for it, and it was going around these neighborhoods it was such an eerie feeling, man. It was bizarre.
Yeah, but hopefully because of that, the depressed property value, something of a rebound is. I mean, it's already
you can already feel it. I love Detroit. I think it's an amazing city, and yeah, people were lovely there. Like yeah, you could definitely tell like it was on the way up. It's just a bizarre thing to go and witness firsthand. Those places. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah, it's called Ghost Town.
Take a walk in a ghost town where the sky's as black as crows. They don't make cars like they used to here. Times they change, factories close. Take a ride on a ghost train and stare at the windows. Time moves fast as a hurricane, but it's so strange. It feels so slow. Well, sometimes it gets so cold down here. Hey, I swear it burns. The wind like fire coming off of the Great Lakes. Sometimes it gets so dark in here. Yeah, I see it turn. The emptiness that moves within my soul. down in the ghost town. Hey, see the crash and the rust, feel the ash and the dust, feel it slipping through your hands, falling on the shoes and the shoulders of the ragged man. See the pride and the shame like fire, and the flame burns through every man. Drops them like drunken soldiers on the riverbanks. Well, sometimes it gets so cold down here, yeah, I swear it burns. The wind like fire coming off of the Great Lakes. Yes, sometimes it gets so dark in here, oh, I see it turn. The emptiness that moves within my soul. Way on down in the ghost town.
Man, these sound so good. Thanks again for coming and doing this. And also for everybody who's going to go check out your show live and who has recently checked you out live. If you don't know, the arrangement is the same that you would hear in a huge show versus what we're doing right here. So it's a solo arrangement.
Yeah.
What can you talk about what drove that decision versus having a full band?
Laziness, and I'm very tight with my money, so I didn't want to pay other musicians. No, you know, I actually came up as a busker, which is just playing on street corners, you know, and I did that for 5 years before, you know, things got bigger for me. So I got very used to playing on my own, and there's a spontaneity that comes from solo performing. I think you can take a gig on a different sort of route, in a different direction at the drop of a hat. You know, if you remember a song, if someone shouts out a song, you can just play it, you know. And I love that kind of flexibility. Having said that, you know, with the last record, we toured with a band, and it was so fun in so many other ways, you know, to have 5 of us up on stage to share that kind of musical experience with 4 of my really good friends was fantastic as well. So I love doing both. But yeah, for the rest of this year, all of the touring is going to just be me and a guitar. So if you've watched this, I wouldn't bother coming to the gig because it's going to be more of this, but you're going to have to pay for it.
See, it's pretty much the same thing, right? Looking at it on your iPhone, it's
exactly. It's going to be hot. You're going to have to stand around with a bunch of
experience.
strangers. I would probably just look it up on YouTube.
Well done. All right. Well, now that we've paid the bills and said the proper promotional message here with Passenger.
Good salesman. I've always known that.
And
Yeah,
it's beautiful. And so the album also, I wanted to talk a little bit about the album. I know that it was recorded between Australia and the UK, but it sounds like, based on just that last song, it's a song written in and about Detroit, that more of the character of the United States has to do with the DNA of this album, more so than Australia and the UK.
that is absolutely right. Yeah, it's the whole album's got this real sort of American feel to it. My dad grew up in Vineland, New Jersey, so I am half American, and I feel very half American. Been coming here my whole life. Obviously, always listened to a lot of American music and have toured here a lot, so it really does feel like a second home for me here. And before we went into the studio to record these songs, I kind of realised that there was this real kind of American feel. You know, there's the song about Detroit, there's another song about Yellowstone National Park. There's also a song on there all about my dad and his parents and how they came to be about in America. And I just kind of decided actually now is a really nice time to kind of explore that side of my heritage and really embrace a more American sound for this record. And coupled with the fact that we went on a big road trip and made a ton of videos. You know, we touched on it before with the Hell or High Water video, but we actually ended up making 20 videos all around the States from different locations. So yeah, as I said, if people have time, check it out on YouTube. We've already released, I think, 4 songs. So there's tons on there to have a look at. Yeah.
So the next one, so you're doing 3 from Runaway. We just heard 2. Runaway, if you're just joining us, comes out August 31st. Is this another American-infused tune? Have we segued perfectly into number 3?
Yeah, this is called Born in the USA. No, it's not. Yeah, it's a pretty American-sounding song. It's called Survivors, and I guess it's American, but it's actually universal. It's just about 2018 and what a bizarre time we live in. You know, some fantastic things, but also some fairly terrifying ones. And it's just about navigating your way through as a human being and, yeah, surviving, I suppose.
All right.
It's also horribly out of tune, so give me 2 seconds. See, this wouldn't happen at a gig. I've got a guitar tech, so you should come to the gigs after all.
Busy with Tetris right now.
Just a game. No one ever tells you how to play. See, different people go different ways. Some of them will leave you, but some of them will stay. Well, our hearts keep drumming, the years keep coming quicker than they've ever been. Sick of the same thing, it's quicker than changing, and too late to begin. Well, everybody's running, you don't know where time is running thin. Everybody's looking for somebody to love, but we're scared to let them in. And I say, oh, oh, are there any survivors? Am I here alone? Well, it comes and goes, but no one ever tells you how to learn to let go. With different people, they walk different roads. Some of them will hurt you, but some of them won't. Well, the bridge is burning and the wheel keeps turning quicker than it did before. Heart screams yes, your head says no, and you're never really sure. Well, everybody's running, but you don't know why. Time is running short. Everybody's looking for a place to hide, till there's nowhere left at all. And I say, oh, oh, are there any survivors? Am I here alone? I here alone? I say, oh, are there any survivors? Am I here alone? Am I on my own?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you again for coming and sharing 3 really great songs with us. Those were all on Runaway, which is coming out on August 31st. So thanks for previewing those. Everybody, please do check out the album and the videos that are already out there in the world. And man, travel safe. Enjoy all the Western European dates back here in the U.S. And then after that, there's some New Zealand and Australian dates. Just all of it's up at passengermusic.com. So, man, thanks again. And hopefully we'll see you back here when you're back in town in October.
Such a pleasure, man. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.